welcome you inside the Sutton Bank pregame show for the biggest game in the state of Ohio tonight between Division II number 2 Shelby and the home squad on senior night, the number 9 rated Willard Crimson Flashes. Hello everybody, my name is Travis Berardi alongside Abram Cable. Yes, the internet's a little janky for us live and free right now. We're getting it fixed. There's so many people in here right now, Abe, that it's cutting on the internet. Our IT guys out there are trying to get things fixed, so bear with us for now, but we're going to get it fixed beginning of the year.
No, absolutely. I've been jacked up all day. You know, this is what high school basketball should be. I mean, there's a ton of people here. There are people here at 5 o'clock. I know the Shelby student section dribbled over here, and this is what it's about. It's Friday night in the middle of February, and we're ready to see a good basketball game.
So while we get our internet issues corrected, let's go into our pregame show and take a look at the number 2 team in Division II. That is the Shelby Whippets. Coming in with a record of 19-2, they've won 13 games straight under head coach Greg Galloway. They are the Mid-Ohio Athletic Conference champions, averaging just under 72 points per game. Defensively, giving up just over 50. This in 74 all-time against Willard. That is a rivalry for you right there, Coach.
No, absolutely. I mean, kind of like Carolina Duke, right?
Yep.
Shelby's real good, and one game that's not on here that was a big win for them a couple weeks ago was against the Findlay Trojans, who is state ranked in Division I, and I think that kind of set the ceiling as to where Shelby can be. They got a lot of kids who can score. They're extremely athletic. A lot of multi-sport athletes that can play at a high level. So I'm excited to see what they have in store and how Willard's going to try to counter and slow that offense down a little bit.
And one of the players for those Whippets, you all know him by now. He is this year's Division II District 6 Player of the Year, Wright State commit Alex Bruskotter, averaging just under 24 points per game, just under 10 rebounds, and just under 6 assists. The kid has been phenomenal this season.
No, he has, and he's a true 3-level scorer, right? You know, he can do it inside, he can do it off the bounce. He's had a game where he's had 12 made threes, which is a ridiculous number. He's a really tough guard, and he can do it at a 6'5", 6'6" stature. So, you know, he's a tough guard for anybody. My guess is Cam Robinson for Willard goes there, but it's not a matter of stopping him. It's just a matter of containing him and not letting him get to the 30-point mark, things of that nature.
And we will talk about the role players here coming up, but there is Mr. Bruskotter and the Whippets. Now let's take a look at the home team spotlight, those Willard Crimson Flashes. Under head coach Joe Bedingfield, a huge victory 2 games ago, 40 points over Margaretta to get payback from an earlier game, a loss here at home. Defensively giving up just under 51. They have the same pretty much shooting marks other than free throws as the Whippets, and they've beaten Shelby their last 2 times on this floor.
Yeah, and you know, another thing to kind of go into Willard is they're a little bit more balanced than what I think people give them credit for. The other week against Margaretta, they go 17 or 16 to 23 from 3. They have multiple kids who can shoot it from distance, which makes, you know, gives room to the next person we're going to talk about, gives a little bit room for Max Dawson to be able to operate and creates more one-on-one matchups for him.
And we are taking a look at our player spotlight. You just talked about him. They call him Mad Max. Sometimes he doesn't like that nickname, but it sticks with him. He is the runner-up for the Division II District 6 Player of the Year, the Ashland University commit, over 25 points per game, just under 5 rebounds, and 3.2 assists. This has feelings of Diebler versus Dials coming in here, Coach.
No, it really does. And honestly, you know, Max, I've seen Max play multiple times this year and years past. The thing that I love about him the most is he's so smooth. He gets to his spots, and he makes it look effortless. Oh, I think we're doing it.
Yep, you're good. You're good. But we still have a second. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Max is, you know, he's left-handed. I think that makes it a little bit more enticing, too. It's just a little bit different appeal. But he is really, really tough, and he's another 3-level scorer. And these two are going to go back and forth. And like you said, you know, John Diebler, Nick Dials, whatever you want to compare it to, there's 2 really, really good players on display tonight.
Let's send it down to the floor for the playing of the national anthem by the Willard Pep Band.
Will be sung by Willard senior cheerleader Lorelei Hughes.